I was 67 years old, sitting in a hospital room when I heard my own sons arguing outside the door, not about my health, not about my recovery, but about my money. "Who's going to get the house?" one of them said. "We should sell it," the other replied. "Split everything before it's too late." Before it's too late. I closed my eyes slowly, pretending to be asleep, because in that moment, I realized something terrifying. My sons weren't waiting for me to get better. They were waiting for me to be gone. My name is Harold Bennett, and for 67 years, I believed I had raised good men. I worked my entire life. Construction jobs, long hours, broken hands, just to make sure my family never struggled. My wife, Linda, she used to say, "You work too hard," and I would laugh and reply, "I'm building something for our boys." And I did. A house, savings, stability, a future. But life has a way of testing you in ways you never expect. Linda passed away 5 years ago. Cancer. After she was gone, the house felt empty, too quiet. That's when my sons came back. David, the older one, smart, confident, always chasing success. And Ryan, the younger one, more emotional, more dependent. "Dad, you shouldn't live alone," David said. "We'll move in, take care of everything." And I believed them, because that's what fathers do. We trust, even when we shouldn't. At first, it felt good. The house had life again. Voices, movement, noise. But slowly, something started to change. They began making decisions without asking me. David handled the finances. Ryan controlled the house. "Dad, it's easier this way," they said. "Less stress for you." And I agreed, because I thought they were helping. But I didn't realize I was slowly losing control. Bills stopped coming to me. Documents disappeared. Accounts were managed by them. One day, I asked David, "How much do we have saved now?" He smiled. "Don't worry about that, Dad. I've got it handled." Handled. That word should have worried me, but it didn't, because I trusted him. Until the day I collapsed. It happened suddenly. Chest pain, dizziness, darkness. Next thing I knew, I was in a hospital bed. Machines around me, beeping sounds, and voices outside the door. My sons arguing. "That account should be mine," David said. "I handled everything," Ryan fired back. "You only handled it because you wanted control." "This isn't the time for this," David snapped. "Oh, really?" Ryan said bitterly. "Then when is, after he's gone?" Silence, heavy, and then the words that changed everything. "We should just sell the house," David said. "Split the money and move on. Move on from me." I felt something inside my chest. Not pain, not fear, but something else. Clarity. For the first time, I wasn't confused. I wasn't weak. I was aware. These weren't the boys I raised anymore. These were men thinking about profit, not family. I kept my eyes closed, my breathing slow, because I didn't want them to know that I had heard everything. Not yet. A nurse walked in, checked my vitals. "They're waiting outside," she said softly. Your sons. I nodded slightly. But inside, I had already made a decision. Because what they didn't know, what they had completely forgotten, was that not everything was in their control. Not the house, not the money, not anymore. I had made one decision years ago, a small one, that I never thought would matter. But now, it was about to change everything. And this time, I wasn't going to stay silent. I didn't open my eyes, not immediately. I kept lying there, still silent, listening, because sometimes the truth only comes out when people think you're not there. A few seconds later, the door opened. Dad? David's voice. I slowly opened my eyes, pretending I had just woken up. There you are, Ryan said, forcing a smile. Forcing. That was new. How are you feeling? David asked. I looked at both of them. Really looked this time. Same faces, same voices. But now I could see what was underneath. I'm fine, I said quietly, and I was not physically, but mentally. For the first time in years, I was completely awake. The doctor came in shortly after, ran a few tests, checked my reports. You're lucky, he said. Stress, that's what caused it. Stress. I almost laughed. If you take it easy, you'll recover quickly, he added. Take it easy. That wasn't part of my plan anymore. I want to go home, I said. David and Ryan exchanged a quick glance. Are you sure? Ryan asked. Yes, I replied. I've had enough rest. That wasn't the real reason. The real reason was simple. I needed to act before they did. Later that day, I was discharged. The drive home was quiet. Too quiet. No one talked. No one asked questions. And for the first time, I didn't try to fill the silence, because silence was telling me everything. When we reached the house, I stepped out slowly, looked at it. The same house I built with my own hands, and yet it didn't feel safe anymore, not with them inside. That night, I didn't sleep. I sat in the living room, watching the clock tick. Every second felt different, like I was no longer living my life blindly. Around midnight, I heard footsteps. Ryan. He walked into the kitchen quietly, opened a cabinet, then whispered, Yeah, he's back home. My body went still. Phone call. To who? A voice on the other end asked faintly. I don't know yet, Ryan said, but we need to figure things out fast. Fast, that word again. They're not just going to hand it over, the voice said. Ryan sighed. I know. Then he said something that confirmed everything. We should talk to David tomorrow. Finalize things. Finalize. I closed my eyes, not in fear, but in decision. The next morning, I made my move. David, I called out calmly. He walked into the room. Yeah, Dad? I need you to drive me somewhere. He hesitated. Where? My lawyer's office. That got his attention. Why? He asked. I looked straight at him. Because there are things we need to fix. He forced a smile. Dad, you don't need to worry about that stuff. I said. I interrupted softly. I want to go. Silence. Then he nodded. All right. The drive there felt different. Tense. controlled, because now he knew something was changing inside the office. Mr. Carter greeted me. "Harold," he said, "it's been a while." "It has," I replied. We sat down. David stayed quiet, but I could feel his eyes on me, waiting, watching. "I want to make some changes," I said. Mr. Carter nodded. "Go ahead." I took a deep breath, and then I said it. "I want to remove my sons from everything." Silence, heavy, immediate. David's chair moved suddenly. "What?" he said. I didn't look at him. "I want full control back," I continued. "Every account, every document, every asset." "Dad, what are you doing?" David snapped. I finally turned toward him. "For the first time," I said calmly, "I'm protecting myself." His expression changed. Anger, then panic. "This doesn't make sense," he said. "We've been helping you." "Helping?" I almost smiled. "No," I said quietly. "You've been preparing." That hit him hard. "I heard you," I added, and just like that, everything broke. "To a charity foundation." The room went completely still. "You're joking," he said. "I'm not." "Dad, that's insane," he shouted. "That's our future." Our, that word again. "No," I said quietly. "It was my life." He stepped forward, angry now, desperate. "You're punishing us," he said. I shook my head. "No," I replied. "I'm correcting a mistake." That broke him, because deep down, he knew the mistake was trusting them blindly. "Please," he said, his voice softer now. "We didn't mean it like that." There it was, not denial, regret. But it came too late. "You meant enough," I said. "Enough to show me the truth." Tears formed in his eyes, and for a moment, I saw my son again. Not the man who planned, not the man who calculated, but the boy who once needed me. "I'm sorry," he whispered. Those words carried weight, but not enough to undo everything. "I know," I said, and I meant it, because he was sorry. But consequences don't disappear just because regret shows up. "I'm not throwing you out," I continued. "You can stay for now." He looked confused, but things are different now. I leaned forward slightly. "Respect is not optional anymore." He nodded slowly, because now he understood, not through love, but through loss. A few weeks later, Ryan found out. The reaction was worse. Anger, shouting, accusations. But none of it mattered anymore, because the control they once had was gone completely. Months passed. The house felt different. Not tense, not heavy, peaceful, because now everything was clear. David changed, not immediately, but slowly. He started helping again, listening, respecting boundaries. Ryan took longer, but even he began to understand, because when something is no longer guaranteed, it becomes valuable again. One evening, I sat alone in the living room, the same room where everything had started to fall apart, and now everything felt whole again. Not perfect, but honest, and that was enough, because I didn't just protect my money. I protected my dignity. And this time, they didn't forget who built everything.